Hi, Tea Society. Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out Layback Camp Season 2, Episode 4. And I'm just so excited. We're going, back with Erin and her family, maybe? And her grandpa showing up? I don't know. Does it matter? There's no plot here. It's just for the vibes. And it just makes me feel so much happier. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Food related? Obviously. If we're doing Nadeshko. Sounds really good though, actually. I didn't eat before this because I know this year's enough. I love how they're talking about Erin because she's just like not part of this. She's like, I'm doing my own thing. I love how like serious she got there for a sec. She's like, I won't eat that one here though. Good decision. Yeah, like a curry. Look, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd want to be uh I love it though. I love that we're getting a little bit of madness sprinkled in, right? I think of the series, at least with season 1 anyway, they did such a good job of balancing between those episodes that are very like quiet, meditative. There's something very like introspective about them in some ways, right? Of just like Erin like off doing her own thing or just like being out in nature in general, and then some of the chaos and like comedic beats that come with like the other characters in this series, right? Of characters that are a little bit more outgoing or even just like interacting in the school setting, right? Like I feel like the school is a little bit more slice of life comedy chaos that you can get in anime as opposed to the like camping centric episodes, right? But they do a good job of like alternating between those or like having the connections with the like messaging back and forth, right? So that it's not just leaning into those comedic beats, but it's not also swinging too far to the other side where it's, you know, all kind of like a mood piece all of the time, right? Like these are characters with personalities and everything, right? I love the like voiceover of like making sure we keep track of where we're at. I love their slow collection of camping supplies. Now that they got jobs. Oh no. She gonna have to clean up the art style. Like little puppy. Ma'am. Yeah, you can't keep the tarp up without the poles. Oh no! Reduced to holding up the tarp. She's cute though. Definitely tiring though. Yeah. I don't think we're stable. Just so y'all can sit underneath of it. Just looming over them until we get tired. Yeah. Yeah. I'm remembering flashbacks to when I used to camp in tents. I remember when like getting your first job and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I suddenly have money. I'm so bougie now." And it would be like you're working like barely minimum wage. What a time. Ugh, I miss a hammock. I don't know if we would last an hour to even like make that kind of money. The fact that it's like the meter of like electricity. The animators had a lot of fun with the like overlays in this one. Now we've lost our source. We're gonna revisit then, even if we have to pay for firewood. If it's renovated. I love the little recap of moments, reminiscing. The like little sing song. Some the Deshko required. The most important camper. Yeah, I was gonna say. A little pricey. Yeah, I'm like, it might be better than the tents we're actually using for the humans. Ain't that the way though? Where it's like, I can't spend that kind of money on myself, and then the moment that there's like a pet involved, we're like, well, I mean, the best of the best, right? Trying to read the book titles on but literature, I think. Yeah. I was gonna say, don't we all? We all have a moment of like, man, if I just had this amount of money, there'd be signs. Cute. I love the little drawings of them. It's like, who's it from? We all know. We going for the lamp? I look the lamp girl. Look, she has a dream, and I support her. And it doesn't involve food. What did I buy with my first paycheck? I have no idea. I was young. I want to say like probably something ridiculous like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something. A video game. Definitely something with bread. Just generally, I feel like bread is always a good option. Like it's escalating. I'm like somewhat worried about her. She's running around. I know that we don't have plot in this, but like I'm just worried about her coordination. Oh, did we miss our ride? So it looks like we're the only one here. Or is it just late? Great way to line up the shot, though. Again, so interesting to have the balance of this, of like the chaos before quieting down. And like Nadeshka has so much energy that like that complete slowdown right then of like the quiet of this night, there's no one here, and everything slows down for her. And like we've got the food. Oh. uh, I know that too. Where it's like, where's something actually interesting worth applying for when you're in the job application phase? Shudder at the thought. See, this is why I was worried that she might have missed her train. This is what she's like. love it. It's this whole intense retelling. I mean, you got some experience now. That's usually good. But do we all, when we all rather do something fun? She's so cute. They're so cute. I was gonna say, like the hand warmers that you have to like buy and you can use like one time. I'm like, I have an electric one. Like you just charge it. Like I might have it. Yeah. I have it within reach. You just charge it and then it keeps your hands warm. You can like put it in your boots to keep your toes warm. Usually stick it in my mitts or whatever. Get a rechargeable one. I love the reverse of where she was running before. Yep. You promised food. Of course she ran. I love the like little price tag on things. Oh, oh, her dreams. Yeah, like she's messing with you. You're gonna have her near food? So cute that her sister just like casually is like, anyway, they're hiring here. Like you just happened to stumble across that. Like she didn't put an effort to look for it if like the ads aren't even out for it. Cute. Cute. Got our lamp. A faded lamp. Look at how excited she is. Ooh, with care. See, this is why I was worried. Good catch. We literally aren't even out of the store yet. I love the name of this store. It makes me, it cracks me up. Like I love. Uh, It said for both. I'm assuming there's another thing in there. We're not gonna know the mystery for later. A gift, maybe? Makes me feel a little bit nervous anyway. That's a gas. The gas in an open flame inside of your home. I say like I didn't grow up around like wood fireplaces instead of having like heaters at homes, like furnaces. Cute. I love the sibling moments. I love the quiet of the night or whatever. Especially given like multiple moments of that, where it's like the nighttime is when it's, I don't know, we get some of the calm in the face of all of the chaos in this episode, or like the personalities, right? I wasn't gonna watch the ending, but this is different. Is there gonna be anything in it? I don't know. It won't be important because there's no plot. But what if I see what else she bought? I don't know. I love the transition with the lights, though. Are we leaving a gift for our sister? Is that what we bought? That's what we're leaving it in the car? See, this is why I gotta keep watching. I do like the storytelling, though, with the lights, though. Like, being, like, downstairs, the lights, and then upstairs with the lights because they're going to bed, right? And then it's, like, it looks like she has the lamp on again or whatever. I'm gonna find out. Well, of course her hands are cold when we're outside. You don't have any gloves on. Keep doing that kind of nonsense in Canada. Is it maybe the hand warmer that they were talking about? Cute. How many times can I say that about their friendship? Aww. I love it. The like, can it be cute? Takes me out. Such a cute episode. I love just getting stuff that's like more insight into their lives and like their family dynamics. I feel like we spent quite a bit of the first season just establishing like our main cast of characters, right? With kind of the main four that we have and the dynamic of that, plus like Adin's like friend and everything. We were making sure that we had like the basics of this, and I love that this season already is starting to spend some more time with the other characters and expand a little bit. Last couple episodes we've been spending a lot of time with Nadeshko's family, which she has like a bunch of family and things, which is pretty fun actually. I think that she is such a fun energy. It's just so enthusiastic about so many things that I think it's fun to see the people around her that just have to deal with that kind of enthusiasm and energy all the time. But I also love that we had the moment in this where she like slowed down, right? She was in the train station by herself and in the quiet of the nighttime, and she was like rushing through being like, oh, I'm gonna buy all these things, I'm gonna have all these foods, it's gonna be great. And then having that moment where she remembered what Adin was talking about, of wanting something that is quieter and like finding the comfort of like loneliness, right? Or like finding peace in the loneliness. And I think that's a really interesting thing to put in contrast of all of this, right? When we're learning all this stuff about her family and she's spending time with her friends and they're trading gifts and all of those things, to then also have this moment of reflection by herself and slowing down and taking a second to just have that moment when she tends to be someone who's very much just like running around, high energy, doing all of these things, right? So I loved getting to see a little bit of that and like insight into her as we shift away from like Adin being more of the focal character of the story and spend some time with the other characters. So really fun episode. I love this series so much, and I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this playlist to go into my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so the next time I post a laid back camp reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.